Yesterday was my first time eating gluten. I was like, oh my gosh, am I an influencer? This thing is like so soft. This little athletic dress. All right, I have showered, got dressed for the day, but big update. Essentially, I have been trying to reintroduce some foods that I have stayed away from for almost 3.5 years now. So yesterday was my first time eating gluten in 3.5 years. I bought some sourdough bread from a fresh bakery that's like artisan bread. So they have no preservatives, no additives. It's fresh, just your flour, salt, water. And typically I've heard sourdough is a lot easier for people who do have issues with gluten because the way that it ferments, the fermentation with sourdough helps break down the gluten and helps make it more digestible. So I wanted to start with sourdough, but even historically, I have always loved sourdough bread. So I got a loaf yesterday and I ate one small like end piece of the loaf. It was perfectly fine yesterday. I'm feeling good today and this morning. So I kind of want to try another piece. And lately I've been doing these little breakfast sandwiches. So I'm gonna make one of those and I'm going to eat my second slice of sourdough today. And honestly, gosh, bread is so good. I've missed it. And going to Europe has really pushed me to try and reintroduce these foods after I've done years of like the gut healing stuff and just the whole health journey I've been on. I just wanted to throw that out there that there is a difference between food allergies and food sensitivities. And with food sensitivities, there are tons of scenarios when after you've done a lot of gut healing work and really helped to kind of seal the gut lining, seal the gut barrier, you can begin to tolerate foods again that you have previously been sensitive to. And I didn't know that a couple years ago when my naturopath first told me like, oh, these are the things that showed up on your food sensitivity test. I thought that was kind of like a life sentence and I didn't realize that it doesn't have to be. So I just wanted to share that with y'all because I myself am trying to reintroduce some stuff. Again, there's a difference between food allergies and food sensitivity testing, and I went and got food allergy tested before I tried reintroducing anything because I just wanted to have a little bit more peace of mind. If it's an allergy, that's much different, and that can be a lot more dangerous if you have food allergies because that can lead to a much stronger response in the body. I personally went and got food allergy tested before I started my journey of reintroductions. I would highly recommend that to anybody else too, just to be on the safe side. But anyways, I just want to throw that out there. I am starting to kind of reintroduce some foods and to just kind of see how it goes. But today I'm going to try my second piece of sourdough bread. Okay, for my gluten-free people though, I still have some of my gluten-free sourdough bread. This is from Simple Needs, K-N-E-A-D-S, Needs. So Simple Needs, they have a lot of gluten-free bread options. So I normally make my little breakfast sandwiches on this. So for all the gluten-free people or like the celiac people or allergy, you know, if you have a true allergy to something, not just food sensitivity, I like this brand, the Simple Needs brand. And then I'm still dairy free. I have not reintroduced like butter or any sort of dairy product. Dairy was the one and only food that I could actually tell a difference in how I felt when I ate it. So I never felt bad with gluten in the past, but then when I did food sensitivity testing, that's when it was like, oh, you're sensitive to all these things. And part of me was like, that's weird. Like I've never like felt different with some of these foods. But with dairy, even growing up high school and college, if I had Dairy Queen and like heavy ice cream, I would always, for the most part, always feel my asthma start to flare a little bit. But food sensitivities weren't really talked about, and all throughout my childhood it was always my grasses, dust, pollen, those types of allergens would lead to my asthma. And so no one ever talked to me about like, oh, food can also be a problem too for some people. Like, I don't know, I just never knew that growing up. So dairy is like the one food that I could actually tell a difference. But yeah, I never in my life have noticed it with bread in the past, but it always showed up on my food sensitivity test. Something I didn't know about food sensitivity testing too is it can fluctuate a lot from like month to month. Your results could be completely different. And I also didn't know that at the beginning when I first started working with my naturopath. But now that I even went back to school, I just learned so much more for myself. So with Europe kind of looming, my goal was to just try and decrease the fear around food in case someone served me something with gluten or dairy. But it is still hard, and it can be still kind of just like mentally scary to get over that like mental hurdle, because you think that, what if I feel bad if I eat these things? And it is kind of intimidating. It's a little bit scary. So I've been praying for courage. I've been praying for so much courage just to try it. And I really feel like God really has given me courage, and he gives it to me in random like situations. And what I mean by that is like, there are certain times where I'm like, that looks good. Like, let me try it. And whenever I notice that feeling come over me of like, yeah, I want to try, this meal, and I'm not going to ask for it gluten-free. I'm not going to ask for them to make it gluten-free. Just like, it's no big deal. And normally I'm not that way. Normally I'm very in my head, very anxious. And so whenever I notice those moments of like, whatever, I'll eat it, it'll be fine. Like if I'm having those thoughts, I feel like I know that's from the Lord, because that's normally not how I think at all when it comes to food sensitivities. And I try to take advantage of those moments of courage. So that's kind of how I've been feeling this week. And I was like, yeah, like let me try some sourdough bread. And so I looked up a bakery around here in Dallas, and I was like, yeah, let me try it. And then yesterday I was like, oh, sourdough, like it smelled so good that I was like, I cannot resist this. And I also ate it with no fear. It wasn't like I started to eat it and then be like, oh my gosh, what have I done? What if this makes me feel bad? Because that's normally how I've been the past few years, just like riddled with doubt and fear and anxiety around certain foods. And yesterday I just ate it and was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like I've missed sourdough, and like I didn't really have any anxious thoughts, and I know that is from God 100%, because I am not like that, and I have been praying and praying and praying for courage. But anyways, I have a call in 15 minutes, and then I'm also, I believe, meeting up with some of my friends from our married small group. Some of the girls, the women, the wives of the group are getting together during lunch, so I'm gonna have a call, go see them for lunch, and then come back, do another call at 4:30. And then I'm also gonna take y'all with me tomorrow. I have some fun things tomorrow. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then hop on my call. Okay, turns out I am not meeting up with my group today. Change of plans. So before I eat lunch, I'm gonna open this package from ClearStem. I ordered this stuff myself. So I just reordered some of my two favorite like face washes and exfoliants from them. But y'all, I'm so excited. I got invited to a ClearStem event that's happening in 2 weeks. It's right before we leave for our Europe trip. And I am so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, am I an influencer? Like I've never been to an event, and there's gonna be like gifted products and stuff too, and a mini facial and like guest speakers and stuff. And I was like, sign me up, say less, I'm there. But anyways, these are my two restocks. So this is their exfoliator. This is their just normal face wash. been using these for over 1.5 years, pushing 2 years now. I love them. I love Clear Stem for my skin. They are acne safe, no pore clogging ingredients, and they're non-toxic. So we love that. But I am going to throw this package away and then do some laundry and then get started on my returns from Abercrombie. Okay, for lunch, I am having my Greek bowls leftovers, which is the exact same leftovers I had in my last video, but I love them so much. I think I've only not made them like 1 or 2 weeks since I have found this recipe. It's so good, but I'm gonna make some lunch. Okay, I'm getting ready for my second client call of the day. And this is just a check-in call. So with all my clients, I check in with them every other week to see how everything's going. So this is one of my check-ins with one of my current clients. But I'm probably gonna end today's filming here because I'm also filming tomorrow and I don't want this video to be 10 years long. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is the next day. I am done with Solidcore. My friend Bonnie and I went and then we chit-chatted for like 1 hour and 15 minutes. And now I am headed to Target to pick up some baby shower themed wrapping paper because I'm going to a baby shower this Saturday for one of my friends. And then I'm gonna go home, shower, get ready for the day, eat breakfast, all of that. And then I don't have any work calls today, so that's kind of nice, a little break. But today is also Ryan and I's 4-year wedding anniversary. It's so cute. He's at work, today's Thursday, so he's at work, but he is going to try to come back for lunch and we're gonna go on a little lunch date for our anniversary. We're not really doing too much for our anniversary. He got me flowers and all that kind of stuff, but with our Europe trip coming up, that is basically an anniversary gift, essentially. All the money that's going to that trip, so we're not doing like gifts or anything too big. But I was like, I would love to go to lunch. Let's do lunch together. So I'll take you guys to lunch too when we go. Anyways, let's go to Target. I need to go pick up the wrapping paper. Okay, I got the wrapping paper. It says, "Oh baby," and she is having a boy. So I got this little light blue wrapping paper, so cute. I also decided I'm gonna go to that same bakery that I got our sourdough from because I got Ryan a chocolate croissant there when I got the sourdough and he loved it and he's been like dying for another pastry, and it's our anniversary and I don't have anything for him. He got me flowers and I was like, I'll go swing by and get him a pastry for our anniversary. So I'm gonna go do that too. Love a good bakery, just a fresh bakery. I love that. So that's Empire Baking Co. in Dallas. If you're in Dallas, they have a few locations, but I got Ryan one of the cinnamon rolls and then I got him another chocolate croissant. So I got him a chocolate croissant the last time and he loved it and he's been like saving it. He ate half of his first one and he still has it and I'm like, it's gonna go bad. Like, just eat it while it's fresh and yummy. It's gonna get stale. But he's been like hoarding it because he liked it. And so I got him a second chocolate croissant. And then I got him, look at this cinnamon roll. Oh my gosh, even to the touch, this thing is like so soft. Oh my gosh, that's probably just gonna be incredible. He is going to be a happy guy. All right, I'm gonna go home, eat breakfast, shower, makeup, and I'll probably catch back up with you when it's time to go to lunch. All right, we finished watching the women's gymnastics all around for the Olympics. And now we're on our way to go get lunch together. So we're going to this place that's kind of like a sandwich and coffee shop, like together. We've been there once before and it was really good, and I've been dying to go back ever since. And they serve Olippops there, and they have gluten-free bread that was really good for all the sandwiches. So that's just the cherry on top. So we're gonna go get some lunch. I get the club sandwich with gluten-free bread, and then this. Ryan's. Mine looks so good. We're back from lunch. This is my little outfit. This top is new from Abercrombie. I'm gonna include it in my packing video next week. And then I have these cute little striped pants from Petal and Pup. I also got these earlier this year. I think they're still on their website, but we're back from lunch. I didn't finish all of my sandwich because I was purposefully saving room for ice cream. So I just set out our ice cream, and I actually made it last night after I had stopped vlogging. I was like, actually, I want ice cream. So Ryan and I are gonna eat a little bit of ice cream, but lunch was great. Pretty solid. Some Olympics while we sit and eat ice cream. The classic scenario. I just woke up from a little nap. Ryan took a nap earlier on the couch. Now he's flinging his wedding ring all over the place. But I did just get in the last few pieces from Abercrombie, so we're gonna go pick up those packages. We're gonna take Heidi out, and then I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of what I got. Heidi, go be scooped. Go. You gotta get scooped. Scoop. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna show you a couple of the things I got from Abercrombie. Again, I'm gonna do a whole like prepping for the trip video. I'm probably gonna film it next week. I'm gonna share everything I've gotten from all the different stores. But most of it has been like a lot of like basics. And so I got this tank top. This one, I got a high neck black tank top, and then just like a scoop neck little tank top. And then I ordered this little athletic dress. I bought this in a small at first because they didn't have the medium, and the small is really cute, but it was like too small. So I'm hoping that the medium will be like perfect, because this with like the black and white and even like the neckline that it has looks like a little bit classier, like an actual dress that you would wear out and about, but it's technically an athletic dress, so it has the shorts and whatnot. So I'm hoping that this fits perfectly. I'm gonna try them on probably tomorrow, but that's just a sneak peek of everything that I've gotten lately. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed just a couple days in my life this week. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.